This Sunday's affair here in the B.LEAGUE promises to be a good one as the Hiroshima Dragonflies host one of the lead leaguers in the San NEOPHOENIX. Hiroshima is at 10-8. San N leading their division at 15-3. So this is going to be a big encounter because these two squads are eyeing the playoffs. San N has done quite well in their last 5 games. They have won 4 out of their last 5. But before that, let's take a look at the team standings. As you can see, San N atop the Central Conference, especially after the Brave Thunders lost their match yesterday. So they're atop solo. On the other side, you can see there in 4th spot, the Hiroshima Dragonflies in the division which is led by the Ryukyu Golden Kings. The main problem here for Hiroshima really is the fact that they are lacking Kai Soto. Kai Soto is still in the injury list, so he will not be available today. A lot of the fans were hoping for a 30 Ravenna up against Kai Soto matchup. It's not going to happen, not today. And going now to the record of the other side, we talked about San N winning 4 of their last 5. As we take a look at some of the highlights of yesterday's affair, we'll talk about that in a bit. Out of their last 5 games, Hiroshima has won 3 of their last 5. Unfortunately, they lost yesterday. So for the San NEOPHOENIX, they picked up another victory. Isaiah Murphy there on your screens with a good pass and an easy layup there, but it was 84-77. San N coming out on top. San N was led by Ryusei Sasaki with 18 points. He had 2 assists and 1 rebound. 30 Ravenna with one of his better scoring days. He came up with 16 points, 4 boards. He had an assist and 1 steal. Cody Clark, their productive import, came up with 15 points, had 1 rebound and also 3 dimes. Yante Maten coming up strong. He had 15 points as well, but he had 7 boards and 1 block and 1 steal. David Dudzinski had 7 points only, but he came up with 11 rebounds and 3 assists. The Japanese star, Kosuke Kanemaru, only had 5 points. He had 2 rebounds and 2 assists, though, so he had actually allowed his teammates to carry the load yesterday. Well, a win is a win. As far as Coach Atsushi Ono is concerned, it doesn't matter who scores as long as the W goes his way. In a losing effort, Ryo Terashima had 21 points, 2 assists. Terry Blackshear had 14 points and 13 rebounds. That's a monster output. Wasn't enough, though. And Dwayne Evans came up with 13 points, 11 boards, 2 assists, and also 2 steals. It's Elidze Nepawe, who is actually now a naturalized Japanese, had 6 rebounds and 2 steals for his squad. There you have the lineup of the San NEOPHOENIX, led of course by 30 Ravenna. Number 0, Yante Maten, another one of their imports. Number 4, Cody Clark. We talked about Kosuke Kanemaru, number 14. And David Dudzinski, number 23. Those are the key players for the San NEOPHOENIX. Ryusei Sasaki is their starting point guard. And he had a tremendous day yesterday. So that is the visiting squad. Now the lights are turned out as we have the preparation for the proper introduction of the Hiroshima Dragonflies. There's the starting 5 first. For the San NEOPHOENIX, they've got Ravenna. They've got Clark, Dudzinski, Sasaki, and number 29, Kazuki Hosokawa. Let's watch the introduction for the Dragonflies. We're now seeing highlights of Sasaki Tremendous effort yesterday. As we talked about the fact that he led his team in scoring, he was on the floor for 27 minutes. He was 2 out of 9 from 3-point field goals. Well, you have to respect his outside shooting, but this guy's got a lot of speed. He can get past his defender and get those layups. On the other side of the coin, also a great outing for Ryo Terashima. He had 21 points yesterday in almost 30 minutes on the floor. Not a very good average, though, from 3, only 1 out of 6. That's going to be our matchup for today. Sasaki up against Terashima. Here we go. The hometown Hiroshima Dragonflies. And there you have the starters for the squad of the Dragonfly. Starting out with number 0, Ryo Terashima, as you take a look at Coach Kyle Milling. Isaiah Murphy, number 5, is there. Number 8, Kerry Blackshear. Number 13, Dwayne Evans. And number 30, Ryo Yamazaki. Our 3 officials here this afternoon: Referee Okawara, Referee Kagawa, and Referee Nagoshi. On your screens, once again, the starters for Sanen: Ravenna, Clark, Dudzinski, Sasaki, and Osokawa. For Dragonflies, Terashima, Murphy, Blackshear, Evans, and Yamazaki. Those are the numbers from yesterday's affair. Well, yes, you can use that as reference for sure, but it's a brand new ball game. And for the Dragonflies, they want this to be a different result. They want a victory here in front of their fans at the Hiroshima Sun Plaza Hall. There is Coach Atsushi Ono. Oh, the veteran Shogo Asayama on the bench. He comes in relief. He gives his team about 5-8 minutes. Jump ball, tip off. B.LEAGUE action this Sunday is on. First possession. The boys in red, the hometown squad. And look for Blackshear. Go to the wing and set up Evans. Again, if you're just joining us, there is no Kai Soto as Clark picks up the first personal foul there. It's actually a very good strategy. Make somebody like Cody Clark, who's a terror on offense, work defensively. He picks up his first personal foul. Could be part of the game plan here of Coach Kyle Moon. Very close to a 5-second violation, but finding the open man eventually. Evans for two. Chance of defense. This has got to be a low-scoring affair, and defense has to get the forefront of their attack if they want to be able to get back from the loss yesterday. That's the best of passes from 30. Cody Clark will attack. That's what he does best. He'll misfire, but Gudzinski always around the basket. Puts it downward, try to two. Inside the paint. Gonna make that shot as 30 picks up his first board. Sasaki to 30. Swing that ball quickly from one side to the next, making the defense really have to move. Essentially in a man zone. Sasaki will launch a little bit too strong. Ravenna will get it and put it through. 30 is going to give Sanen their first taste of the lead at 4-2. First 2 points also for 30. Murphy. Up the controls, up against 30. 30 will get a steal. Pretty good start for 30. Rushing things. And then when I say that, he's going to put up a three and knock it down. Now it's 7-2. 5-point advantage for the visiting squad. 2 minutes gone in quarter number 1. Dashina up against Sasaki. That's a great matchup. They find Murphy. Murphy to the wing, and Rio's going to hit. That's Rio Yamazaki. He's going to cut the lead down to 3. Sasaki. Got the tap from the back. Blackshear there playing center field. Nice look there at Hiroshima. A lot of basketball still ahead of us, and we've got a good game. These two squads, some of the best that we have here in the league. Clark steps into this one. Will come up short. Gets his own miss. He was trying to look up the basket and realized he didn't have the ball anymore. Gudzinski's going to pick up that first personal foul. Blackshear is one of those imports that just likes to operate in the open field. The foul is going to be called on Gudzinski. That's his first. So Gudzinski's got 1. Clark has got 1. 2 team fouls on Sanen as Blackshear Jr. on the line. Takes care of business with the first. A tremendous crowd we've got here this Sunday afternoon. The B-League has always attracted a huge amount of fans on weekends. We do have Wednesday games occasionally. Blackshear. Takes care of the second as well. And now we've got the NEOPHOENIX lead cut down to 1. Yante Matin will check in for the first time. Quick outlet. Sakawa usually can make that. Comes up short in this instance. Chance now for the Dragonflies to take the lead. Rio almost lost it. He's able to get it to the wing. Extra pass. Murphy for 3. Yes! Back to a 2-point lead here for Hiroshima. And the fans loving it. Another chance of defense once again. Clark can hit this. A little bit too strong. It's tapped back out to Cody. Cody will find 30. 30. Open 3. A little bit too strong. It's like Hiroshima is packing that paint in. Here's Evans. He's going to be fouled by Yante Maten. Maten doesn't like the call. So all three of the world imports now with a foul each. Dwayne Evans really making his opposite number work. That looked like a clean block. That's why Maten is disappointed. But it all depends on the angle of the referee. But you got to credit that gentleman there, Dwayne Evans, for just pushing and pouring on the pressure. Trying to look for Kai Soto on the bench. Here's Kyle Milling. Planted in the middle of that bench. Well, Kai Soto's there at the end of the bench. In a white shirt. Actually, in a white sweatshirt. Now 4-point lead, 11-7 here. Boy, that's a quick basket. Feeling it since yesterday. Layup there for Hiroshima, a little bit too strong. Hiroshima still in the backcourt. Ooh, an offensive foul is going to be called on Yante Maten. That's going to be number 2. Dudzinski might have to come back right into the ball game. Let's see what Coach Ono does. Well, there was a little bit of contact, but not quite sure it was enough. Coach Ono's not a happy man. And here comes Dudzinski, as expected. That is now going to change the substitution pattern of Coach Ono. Should be having Kanemaru checking in a bit. Murphy is close to the basket, kicks it out. That is a backing violation. 2-point lead enjoyed here by Hiroshima. Already in the penalty are the NEOPHOENIX. A lot of time still to be played here in the first. Clark to the outside. Hosokawa. Just can't buy a basket yet. It's saved. It gets to Dudzinski. 30's asking for it in the corner. They don't spot him. They look inside. Dudzinski. That's nice. Easy turn. Gets his 2 points. Dudzinski now with a total of 4. Rio will launch and hit. Rio Yamazaki now with 5 points. Leads back up to 3. There's a turnover. Blackshear will take it all the way in for a slam. This is now going to be the biggest lead in the ball game at 5. 16-11. Those are the live turnovers that the coaches just hate. More oftentimes than not, it's a layup on the other end. 30 at the corner, they don't spot him. Clark will put up a 3 and hit! Both these teams shooting very well from the outside here to start out this encounter. We approach the 4-minute mark of the opening period. Murphy back out to Evans. At the perimeter still. Rio, cross-court pass. Dudzinski almost picked it off. And Dudzinski is going to be called for a foul. Or will he? Here comes Kanemaru as expected. They're going to need a scoring sock, that's for sure. Tsilidze Nepawe. Actually now Tsilidze Kawata is in the ball game for the first time. He's now a naturalized player for Japan. the veteran who's going to check in, Atsuya Ota. Standing 6'9". He'll be there to try to man the slot. Also checking in is the 6'6" Tatsumi Yu, number 15. There's Ota on your screens. Long-time member of the Japanese national squad. During his prime, of course. Offensive rebound? No. Nice defensive board there for Cody Clark off that missed free throw. Also in the ball game for the San Diego Phoenix for the first time is Sota Ora. The backup point. We go to Clark. Swing it out on top. Kanemaru! No. Kanemaru really not yet found his groove, but despite that, the Neo Phoenix are doing very well. Long Tom not going to work there for Blackshear. Ora tracks it. Sends it to the veteran. The veteran down. That's such a pick there. Rio with a foul. That was a hard foul. Cody Clark didn't appreciate it. Seiya Funyu, the backup point guard. Actually, he's listed as a small forward, but he likes to play backup point. He's a very tall point guard at 6'3". Very heady, plays tough defense, can hit the outside shot. 3:13 to be played here in the first period. Kanemaru gonna need his firepower here, especially with your imports. Ailing, yes! He's gonna get away there for two off a nice pass from Ota. We've had it 16 once again, our third deadlock of the contest. Power in the outside. Back in the interior, that's a nice layup there from Nakamura. Takuto Nakamura just checked in. That's instant offense for his squad. Back up to a 2-point lead. Clark to the corner. Kanemaru. Coach Ono can't believe it. He's there livid on the sideline saying there was a lot of contact against Kanemaru. Actually, there's only been one foul called so far here on the Dragonflies. Coach Ono continues to plead his case. All this stress is going to add to that white hair of his. Kanemaru's going to get away. Flips it up. Foul's going to be called on Nakamura. You like the aggressiveness here of Kanemaru. He's got to be aggressive, especially today. Now that he knows that his imports are in foul trouble, they're going to need his scoring sock. He had 5 points yesterday. He's going to have to come up with at least 15 today. First personal foul will be called there on Nakamura. 2 shots coming up here for the veteran of the national squad of Japan. He takes care of business. 34 years old. See if he can play another 3-4 years. At least here in the B.LEAGUE and maybe 2 more years with the Japan national squad. It all depends on the coach, really. We are tied once again at 18. To Blackshear. Nakamura still holding on to a 2-man game. They go to Funyu. Back to Nakamura. Shot clock's at 5. Blackshear knows it. Swings it to the wing. Long three. Kamisawa knocks it down. That's Toshiki Kamisawa. That's a nice basket. That's a three, in fact. Just look there, Kamisawa. He just went to his right and launched. NEOPHOENIX trying to set things up. Trailing by three. Kanemaru fourth shot. And that might be a foul on Funyu. Sticking a little bit too close. Kanemaru quickly already now with 5 points. With these free throws, could be 8. So they're going to say the foul is on number 10. That's Kamisawa. First is good. Trying to tie things up again. It's Kosuke. A lot of Sandan fans in the building. They've traveled here to the Hiroshima Sun Plaza Hall. Why not? The team is on top of the standings and looking to pick up another victory to solidify that spot. We're tied at 21. Already 5 ties. Multiple lead changes. I told you, this is a match between two teams that are doing very well this season and looking to try to make the playoffs. Another hit! That's 2 threes coming here from Kamisawa. That's a poor turnover. Here's Funyu. The defense pay. Evans back in action. He's well rested. Still a lot of time in the shot clock. Now they got to make their move. Stepping into a two-pointer, a little bit too strong that time from Kamisawa. Clark. And make his move, and a foul is going to be called there. So another set of free throws off that foul from Nepawe. Or should we say Kawata. He knew it. There was contact. Little powwow there. Clark will get a shooter's bounce. It's going to cut the lead to just 1. Under a minute to be played here. Evans bringing it down quickly. He'll try to attack. He's got a local on him. He likes that mismatch. Funyu puts up a 3. A little bit too strong. Otta with the board. That's what he can still do. Control the defensive boards. Kanemaru's going to be fouled. That's going to mean 2 free throws here for Kosuke. He already has 8 points. Could be 10 if he makes these 2 free throws. So check that. Kanemaru actually has 5 free throws and a jumper for a total of 7 points. And he made that free throw. He now has 8. So he could get to 9 points. And he will. Nice look at Blackshear as he comes back. Both teams are already in the penalty, so they can ill afford to give up easy shots from the 15th line. Blackshear to the wing. Open three. No, they're going to bring it much closer. Floater is not going to drop. Blackshear with a putback. Now we got a seesaw affair. Clock shows 5 seconds. Clark puts up a long one. A little bit too strong. A fantastic first 10 minutes of action. And as it stands, it's a 1-point lead by the hometown Hiroshima Dragonflies at 26-25. First possession goes to the visitors. Kanemaru's going to lose possession here. You like the fact that they're now looking for their star because they know that he's feeling it. Ora will pick up the foul there. Evans went against 3 defenders. What a nice flip there for Terashima. Oh, check that. That was Nakamura. Terashima still back in the ballgame. Ora will launch and hit. And we're tied at 28. Ora back to here, Nakamura. Nice fine Punyu. Going high to Nepowe. Still used to call him Nepowe and not Kawata. Same individual though. Ora to the wing. Kanemaru will launch. Back rim. Extra attempt. That's what Ota will give you. He comes out, sets the pick. They swing it outside. David will miss. David Budzinski, the United States. gun. Launched by Nakamura. No. Evans gets it and finds black chair for the big slam. Back up to a 2-point lead for the hosts. Almost lost to Kudzinski. We're not challenging him. He puts up a 3. Will misfire. 30 getting ready to check back in for his squad. Ora finds Kudzinski. That's a great pass. No! Check that. That's Ota. And we're tied at 30. Couple of substitutions here for the San NEOPHOENIX, and a timeout will be called by Coach Kyle Milling. Good time out there from Coach Kyle Milling. He saw that things were getting out of hand defensively. Let's see if they can tighten things up there. The offense is flowing. Sam Murphy back on the floor for the squad of the Dragonflies. Black Shear has to kiss it off the glass. Another offensive rebound. This time picked up by Funyu. They're gonna run their set. The brand new 14. That's what happens when you challenge the big trees, and Nakamura will pay the price. Ota did quite well. Here comes Cody Clark. You're gonna need Ota to give them some quality minutes today because of the fact that 2 quick fouls picked up there by Yante Mate. Get it outside the black shear. Extra pass. Rio not going to challenge. We're going to say it's a shot clock violation. Sasaki will check back in for the visiting squad. Nice look there at the players on the floor for the San NEOPHOENIX. Trailed here. We have not yet seen the re-entry of HIROSHIMA. 30 left open for that one. It's going to come up short though. Nice swing. Go outside once again. Murphy will launch and misfire. Clark with a rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Black Shear. That'll be the first on carry. It's a shot that Murphy has worked on. He actually hit a 3 earlier. Kudzinski inside, goes to his patented hook, and it works. It's now a 2-point lead, enjoyed by the visitors. Evans bringing it down quickly. Drop step. We work there for Blackshear. And again, we're tied at 32. Really tight affair that we have here at the Hiroshima Sun Plaza Hall. Getting way inside. Nice attack by Sasaki. Had so many of those yesterday. Sasaki now with 5 points. Murphy. It's a nice matchup against Ravenna. Dwayne Evans just bullying his way. Again, we're tied. This time at 34. Clark wants to get it back. Does the same thing. It's bully ball on one end and bully ball on the other as well. It's a big man's game. Pass goes to Murphy. Murphy will blow the cripple though. Sasaki to 30. 30 inside. He's left a little bit too strong. 30 with that incredulous look. Nice attack. He thought he got fouled. Coach Ono trying to get clarification on that call. And they say we're going the other way. Corner. Murphy back out on top. Hiroshima back in the ball game. Hits that three. It's now a 1-point lead for Rio and his team. That's going to bring us to this official timeout. 4:57 remaining in the first half. It's a 1-point lead enjoyed by the Dragonflies. Back to the match. There was that foul. Things are starting to get chippy here. That's what happens when you face a squad twice in the same weekend. 30. Caught in the corner, brings it back out. Shot clock down to 4. Cody realizes it. Kicks it out. Dudzinski. Yes! Gets to kiss it off the glass. The bank is open this Sunday. Now a 2-point lead for Sanen. Hiroshima. Hooks up a jumper from 16 feet, will miss. And look at Sasaki just raced down court. Hosokawa knew exactly what he needed to do. The moment he got the rebound, gave it up to his speedster. Sasaki. He went past Isaiah Murphy there. Murphy with the block up high, but they're saying he got fouled down low. Murphy's not happy. He felt it was all ball. It was all ball for sure. Not quite sure about the body contact. Three-point lead now for the NEOPHOENIX. The biggest lead was at 5 earlier. At 7-2. A little bit too strong on that second free throw. Evans plucks it and brings it down himself. Two-man game. Couple of good attempts, but in the end, Blackshear is going to get that too. Bring his team to within one. Hiroshima avoided so many individuals there. Clark for three. No. One and done offensively here for the boys in white. Here comes Hiroshima again. Evans. Asks for a pick. Gets it. Trying to get into their offense. Extra pass. That was well run. You could see the defense was scrambling from side to side as Rio Yamazaki knocks that one down. And now, Coach Ono might have to send in Kanamaru. Chance of defense, why not? Just one by one. They want to increase it. Open three, yes! Defense didn't work that time though. How do you leave Aura that wide open? We're going to have an exciting second half, that's for sure. These two teams just slugging away. Evans will try to bring it closer. Blackshear. A travel is going to be called there in Blackshear as he felt he got stopped in his tracks with a foul. No call, Coach Kyle Milling with a surprised look on his face. With a 1 point lead, Yante Matthews checking back in. Kosuke comes in and hits. Is that a three? Yes, it is. They might have to check that. It was very close to the line. But a quick timeout, this time from Hiroshima. 2-2-2 remaining on the clock. Let's see what Coach Kyle Mini drew up during that last huddle. Blackshear left open for this three. He hits. Well executed. Gonna cut the lead down to 2. See if they can try to get Matten involved here. Foul's going to be called on Blackshear. That should be number 2. Matten came in, picked up 2 quick fouls. The problem there sometimes is can't get into any rhythm, as Blackshear, as we mentioned, picked up the second, so he's out. Nepawe, or should I say Tsilidze Kawata, now a naturalized player in the ball game. In his place at 30. He's ready to check back in. Kanamaru hits! He's got 2 threes. And those 2 threes are here in the second quarter alone. He already has 15 points. Talked about him having to hit at least 15 here today. Give his team a chance. He's there already. Swing it outside. HIROSHIMA tries to answer. He won't. Cody Clark picks it up. Approaching the 1-minute mark. Why not go inside to Matten? He's fresh. He throws it up. Is that gonna count? It might. It will. Well, he has been watching from the bench for quite a while. That foul will be charged to Nakamura on that reach-in. One more free throw coming here. Looking to give this squad the biggest lead that they've enjoyed here this afternoon. It's there. It's an 8-point advantage enjoyed now here by the visiting squad. Entering the final minute. Junior back in the ball game. Evans launches a three. No. Funyu, extra possession again. Funyu has been very effective here today. Evans. They come up short. Nice rebound by Clark. Will they go for 2 for 1? Ora. 50-30. 30 inside to Matten. Matten's baby hook. Just short. Will others try to attack? Sanen has 2 fouls to give up. If you don't want Cody Clark giving it up. Asking for a switch. 30 picks up HIROSHIMA. Nice setup. Evans. Won't hit though. Nepal is going to come up short. Sorry, missed there from Tsilidze. 2 quarters done. And it's 44 for the squad of HIROSHIMA. 52 for the San NEOPHOENIX. Look at the comparative numbers there on your screens right now. Sanan shooting so much better from 2, but not much better from 3, though they have shot 1 more 3 better. They have 7 more free throws. These two teams taking very good care of the basketball. Only 5 turnovers for Hiroshima, 4 for the Sanan NEOPHOENIX. Everything else pretty much even, really. We got a tight affair here. Just an 8-point lead as we take a look at the scoring leaders, rebounding leaders, and assist leaders. 15 points each for Blackshear and Kanamaru. 4 rebounds for Kerry, 6 rebounds for Cody, and 3 assists apiece for Murphy and Clark. Look at that matchup there between the key players. Got Sasaki up against Terashima. Look at more scoring numbers for the Sanan NEOPHOENIX. We talked about Kanamaru with his 15 points. 9 points for Dudzinski, and Cody Clark has 7. Yamazaki would have 7 for the Dragonflies, and Dwayne Evans also with 6. Total rebounds. Evans with 3, Funyu with 2, and 2 apiece for Ota and 30 Ravenna. In the assist department, 2 each for Ora and Maten, and 2 for Terashima, and 1 for Funyu. Well, we fixed the numbers, gone through them, and now it's second half action. Hiroshima. Some catching up to do. Murphy. Back to Rio. Drops off, winding down. Floater off the glass is going to work there for Rio. He just curled it. And it worked. He's going to cut the lead down to 6. Clark, long 3. Not that time. 30's there. Kisses it off the glass. Foul. Basket and 1 for 30 Ravenna. Ravenna always operates around that basket, as you can see there. Trying to be very opportunistic. And it works. Another board for 30. He's got 6 points. Could be 7. It is 7. He's got 7 points, 3 boards. Now this is the biggest lead at 55-46. Cody really settled into his role here. With the Sanan NEOPHOENIX, you can remember his first year where he was struggling. Fracture with defensive rebound. Fouled there by Hosokawa. It's going to be the first on Hosokawa. Sitting in the zone now are the NEOPHOENIX. From 14 feet, Evans hits. Time for a quick reply. Ravenna gets denied. You gotta applaud him for trying, though. They push it forward. Actually, 30 was able to beat his first defender, Murphy, but Evans, with that help, came up with a block. Dudzinski, a little bit too strong. He likes that baby hook. 3 not gonna work. Clark gets it back, goes to the wing. Hosokawa sets. Easy layup. Hosokawa usually a dead shot from 3. This is his first few attempts. He's going to get that one though. With the left, his first basket. HIROSHIMA on the outside. Evans will try to bring it closer. Facing a quick double. Open 3. Murphy. That rattles out. Hosokawa with the board. Gets it to Sasaki. Nikitsuki can't get into position. Eventually does. Nice cut. Sasaki brings it back out though. And Sasaki will go inside. Flips it up. Will be short. Evans will try to bring it closer. Murphy to the wing. Open 3. Rio. No. Blackshear with defensive rebound. And he goes in the attack. Slaps it through. They forgot about the man with the basketball in Kerry Blackshear. He got 17 points. That's the lead down to 7. They need some stops. 30 comes out. Gets it to Kudzinski. Clark puts it on the floor from 14 feet. Yes. Clark has really managed his minutes. The big question for them is, can Matin give you the same kind of production he did yesterday? Because he's been really in foul trouble all throughout this ball game. Hosokawa will try to challenge. Will flip. Will miss. 30 puts it through. Quick timeout's going to be called by Coach Kyle Milling. This match is now getting out of hand. The lead of the NEOPHOENIX has just been increased to 11. Back to the action here. Funyu with possession. We're going to swing it. HIROSHIMA. Funyu. Blackshear is going to be fouled. Kanemaru asking why and where the foul was. But the whistle's blown. Let's watch it here. Well, there was a little reach-in. There was a reach-in first before he extended his arms. First personal foul on Kosuke. You can just see how explosive he can be. In 2 quarters, he actually didn't see heavy minutes. He scored 15. Trying to race down court here. Open 3! 64-50. Blow this game away. The NEOPHOENIX. Funyu will give it up. Evans facing the double. Wisely gives it up. HIROSHIMA forces it up. Apologizes there. Nice seal by Matten. Kicks it back out. Clark for three. Short. Could have given it a 17-point edge. Evans with the attack. Tries to free up his shooters. Defense recovers though. Not the best of passes. 30 in the open court. Will he try to challenge? They set up Kanemaru. Kanemaru hits. It's now a 17-point bubble. Where can the points come from here for Hiroshima? They've been silenced. Funyu kicks it out. Blackshear three. Yes, finally. I thought Coach Kyle Milling would have had to call another timeout if they didn't score there. Kanemaru launches. He's feeling it. That was a heat check. He does have 18 points though. Evans tries to bring it closer. Nice stab. Good hands there from Cody. Try to look inside. Matten has to get some space. He'll be fouled. They're making a conscious effort. The San NEOPHOENIX are to try to get Matten involved here, especially with those fouls. They need to get him in rhythm. Rio will pick up his second personal foul. That's Rio Yamazaki. 4:10 still to be played here. And they're going to say that's a shooting foul. That's quite surprising though. Because Matten was just getting set. This will help him out though. This is a free throw. Matten with 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Look at his form shooting wise. Like a push shot. But it works. Gets the lead back up to 15. No pressure in the backcourt. They're going to try to slow things down, courtesy of Nakamura. Idzinski just about ready to check back in. Push shot. The power will miss. Let's look inside once again. Yante Matten scores. Foul's going to be picked up there by Tsilidze Kawata. That nice pass inside. Matten now starting to feel it, starting to get comfortable, and that's not a good sign here for Hiroshima. Coach Kyle Milling wondering, what do I need to do to adjust? He sends Isaiah Murphy back in action. Matten now trying to make this the biggest lead of the contest. He does. Still a lot of time remaining. Hiroshima needs to be able to get this down to a more manageable level, at least to 10, entering the fourth. We don't want things getting out of hand. Murphy trying to find space, flips it up and through. Now they need to get some defensive stops. Matten, nice find inside. Everybody forgot about you. That's what you need to do. Move well without the basketball. Here's an easy put away. And a quick timeout needs to be called here by Coach Kyle Milling. It is now a 20-point bulge enjoyed by Sanen. Can the Dragonflies get anything going here in the final 3 minutes? They need to. Power gets away inside. The lead is still 18. Can they get multiple stops? Dudzinski back rims that one. Not quite sure you wanted to launch that quickly. There's an open shot though. Fully. Nice setup. Murphy for 3. That rattles out. I would have brought it down to 15. That would have been heaven sent. Murphy inside. Will come up short. Ora will bring it down. Will be fouled. That will be the 4th team foul here for the Dragonflies. Bakuto takes it. Bakuto trying to be as active as he possibly can, getting that offensive rebound there. And now they send in the veteran, 42-year-old Shogo Asayama. He's 6'4", so he adds a lot of ceiling to the squad. And now in the penalty though. Nice active hands. Can still get it done defensively. They look inside. Tilitsi. Tilitsi is going to force the issue. It's going to drop against the double team. He's got 4 points. Looking for a strong finish here in the 3rd. Are the Dragonflies. That's what they need. Osokawa launches. That rims out. And Tilitsi couldn't grab that rebound coming out of nowhere. Dudzinski. Back up to 18. 11 points now in the contest for David. Can't find a friend. That's Blackshear with the easy layup. There's a minute to be played here in the 3rd. Matten. That's a kick ball. No reset of the shot clock yet though. It's still at 15. Coach Kyle Living has made some minor adjustments. Well, he sent in the veteran Asayama as a defensive stopper. They've sat into a zone as well. Let's see if it works. Matten's gonna lose it. Almost a second steal for Asayama. They need to score. Evans almost traveled. But it's going to be a turnover. That will be the 10th turnover for Dragonflies. Watch Shogo once again. Coming out of nowhere. Turned out to be almost a blessing though. Shogo has 2 steals. In the very brief time he's been on the floor. Here comes Kanamaru. Surprising that you send him in with just 25 seconds remaining in the 3rd. And he's had an exceptional game so far. We're going to call the foul there in Kanamaru. They're saying he set an illegal pick. It's only going to be the 3rd team foul though. So here in the last 15 seconds, they still have 1 more foul to give up and utilize if they want to use it. Doing the right thing, attacking the interior and scoring there. Still some time. But they're not going to get it off. Pretty good rally put together there by Shogo Asayama. But as we head into the fourth, it's 77-63, still in favor of the NEOPHOENIX. Only one player there in double digits for the Dragonflies. That's Blackshear with his 22 points. They're going to need a whole lot more scoring, but first and foremost, they're going to need stops. 9 points for Yamazaki. 8 points only for Evans so far. They're going to keep Asayama in the ball game. Why not? He has been a big factor, especially in the last 2 minutes. First crack at the basket to the NEOPHOENIX. 30 back in the ball game as well. $83-80 to 63. Check that is our score line. Nice ball movement there. Three's not going to work though. Evans with the offensive board. They go to the corner. Murphy for three. No. 30 clears. Dudzinski now on the line for 2 shots. I'll check that, just the extra free throw. Evans is going to bring it down. The squad facing still an 18-point deficit. A minute quickly gone here in the fourth. They're going to need to make up some ground. Evans stopped there by 30. Fourth shot there from Takuto. That's not what they can afford. Didn't seem like 30 was expecting that pass. Cody says, my bad. Should have brought it down. You want to use up some clock. The clock's still not yet a factor here, but it will be in a bit. Jumper from 10 feet works. HIROSHIMA starting to go to work. He has to. He's got 5 points only and a huge deficit still facing his squad. Sasaki, early shot. Why are they hoisting shots so early? Seems like they feel they're down. They're playing, looks like they're playing catch up. But they're up big at this stage. 18-point advantage enjoyed here by the San NEOPHOENIX. Almost 2 minutes gone here in our final quarter. Checking back in is Sota Ora. That's a good substitution. You like that. Kosuke Kanemaru, who's been having a sensational game, back in here for Coach Atsushi Ono. Shogo will miss. And a foul will be called there on Dudzinski. That'll be his second and the first team foul for the NEOPHOENIX here. Kawata trying to do everything he possibly can when the minutes he's being given on the floor. Not really known as a scorer, but he's there as a stopper and to clear the boards. Rio. HIROSHIMA launches from long. That long two's not going to drop. Cody Clark picks up another rebound. He tracked that one down. He's got 9 boards. David. They'll swing it to the other side. And a foul's going to be called on Asayama. 7:30 still to be played. 83-65 is our tally. Cody Clark with a spin. Tries to go to the corner. 30s shot. Not gonna count. Shot clock back up to 14. HIROSHIMA was trying to make a quick steal there. Couldn't swipe at it. David hits. And the lead's back up to 20. Score hasn't changed yet though. There it is. Chilidze scores. Little nice drop step for him there. They gotta get his down. 30 left open. That rims out. That's a shot that the defense will give. Shogo. Boy, that wasn't close, but Kerry Blackshear will get that rebound and put it through. Blackshear trying to battle back here. Extra free throw here coming up for Kerry Blackshear as Shogo will be replaced. He gave them quality minutes. That's really what he's there for. As Ryo Yamazaki comes back in together with Seiya Funyu. So more youth, more height, more heft. Blackshear, extra shot. That's gonna drop. Nice look there at the veteran. He was able to get this lead down to 16. Suddenly, it was back up to 20. Now it's down to 15. Clark against the double. Will get fouled there. Yamazaki wondering where the foul occurred. The whistle was blown. 2 free throws coming up here for Cody. Let's watch it here. Did he knock his legs out from under him? A little bit. Third personal foul on Ryo Yamazaki. Clark's gonna make the first. Yu is still in the ball game. That's Tatsumi Yu, number 15. He's a youngster, only 22 years old. He's given some valuable playing time right here as Yante Maten checks in for David Dudzinski. Well, you want David to be fresh in the last 5 minutes, especially if Yante's not able to pick up the slack. defense up high by Yu, making life miserable there for Hiroshima. And look inside. Evans had to pull it out. Shot clock at 3. Hiroshima up and under move. Works! That's a terrific shot there from Ryo Hiroshima. Still a 15-point deficit though, facing their squad. Another quick 3, but this time it drops. Cody Clark says, I want to end this game right here, right now. 17 points for Cody. Funyu not wanting to challenge. Active defense. Rio back rims that one. The tip is saved. And here come the Sana NEOPHOENIX. No look pass inside. That's going to work. That was perfect. And the lead is back up to 20. 92-72. Another steal. Hiroshima will come up short. Hiroshima puts up a 3. A little bit off to the left. Seiya Funyu tracks it down. Evans with the jumper. Yes! That's going to stop proceedings here as we get to this official timeout. We've got 4:45 in the clock. But things looking bleak right now for the host Dragonflies. As expected, Dudzinski will come back in here for the final stretch. And it's Matten in there, so they've actually rested Cody. Probably give him 2 minutes just in case they might need to call him back in. He has been the hot import here today. Yesterday it was Clark and Matten. Today it's just Clark. Sasaki led his squad in scoring yesterday. Today, not as effective. But at the end of the day, they're still up big. That pass straight to Sasaki. And Sasaki will go all the way home. There's no way you can catch him. He's just so quick in the open court. And the lead's back up to 20 at 94-74. Quick basket there. Works for Funyu. That's a 3. They're going to need to score in bunches because now time is a factor. The pass straight to Funyu. 3-on-2 break. Seiya will go straight, looking for a 3-point play. Smart move that time from Seiya. That's going to stop the clock. Ooh, he led there with his knee. And that's exactly what Sasaki's complaining about. No review. They say play on. Let's see if Cody Clark needs to be sent back in. Getting away is Matten. But they're going to say it's a travel. Boy, they're coming up with a big push here. Let's see if Coach Ono decides to send Cody Clark back in the fray. Just to make sure of this one. There's a good look at Coach Ono. Yes, he does. That's a good decision. Cody Clark has been doing so well for his squad. Ora, back in as well. Ora has quarterbacked so much better here today. That's why he's here in the final minutes. He also has his youngster, Yu, out there. Wow, Evans will quickly score. And that lead is down to 13. The fans loving it here. That's what they want. Quick pass. Matten's going to pick up another personal. Maybe you'd like to have Dudzinski in there. Because Matten has really just not been in his element today. That's a big free throw miss. Ora now will bring it down. Up against Rio. That's a poor pass. He apologizes. Let's see if he try to get 30 Ravenna in the ball game as well. That will give them more stability. Nice find, Evans. Can't hit though. Not a good foul. Because they're in the penalty. So Yamazaki will send Cody Clark to the line to help them increase their lead. Under 3 minutes remaining in this one. That would have been huge. That would have brought that deficit down to just 11. Coach Kyle Milling looking for some last-minute adjustments here. But Cody Clark is going to silence this crowd. At least for the time being. Clark leads his team with 21. And then they send in Kosuke Kanemaru. That's for more added firepower, that's for sure. That steal will not help the cause of Hiroshima. Then look inside, Matten will deliver the basket. That just could be it. Lead is back up to 17. They need to score quickly. Blackshear. Little fake. Up and under move. Scores for 2. Still a 15-point deficit though. 27 points here for Kerry. But it might be in a losing effort. Inside to Matten. He's going to be fouled. 2 free throws once again for Yante. Evans doesn't like the call, but that might be called on Rio. If it's called on Rio, he's done. It is on Rio. Off the help from the top. Watch it here. There was a swipe. The foul really wasn't on Evans. It's that gentleman there. And there might be a technical foul here as Evans just continues to jaw at the referees. Coach Kyle Milling kind of getting on the conversation. Hiroshima trying to act as peacekeeper here. Mata will make the first. Thought there was going to be a technical foul called. 99-83. It's going to be short. As we welcome you to the Twilight Zone, the final 2 minutes. But there could be a little closer if you're an objective fan, but if you're a fan of the San NEOPHOENIX, you're loving this one. Funyu can hit. That was actually Takuto. That would have brought it down to 14. Still with the door slightly ajar, but it's not going to drop. Now once again, NEOPHOENIX can burn some precious seconds here. Matten brings it down quickly. He wants to put this to rest. Big slam there, and the lead's back up to 18. They might rest Cody Clark now. Can't kiss it off the glass. Rebound goes to Matten. And now they're going to burn clock once again. Or will they? They should. Not needing to score here. But Cody Clark says, let me try to add to my tally. Not going to work that time. Funyu trying to make this a more decent deficit. Gets denied there by Cody Clark though. And as expected, Cody Clark will be lifted after that block. Perfect help side defense. Thirty likes it. The veteran Yamauchi will check in. That's Morihisa Yamauchi. Rio kicks it out. Extra pass. Blackshear having a career day. Will be called for steps. Ota doing his job. Ota will always give you quality minutes. Ota will now bring it down. Trying to get it out of his hands. That pressing defense maybe could have come a little earlier. There's that last piece of action. Evans coming into the picture. Tips that out. Yamauchi can hit this. Don't necessarily need to really take another shot. But Matten says, let me get 2 points. Matten now with 14. Very close to his output of 15 yesterday. Some of them coming garbage time though. Fraction of a difference from the game clock and the shot clock. Looks like they still trying to score. That's going to be it. The San and NEOPHOENIX will make it back-to-back here at the Hiroshima Sun Plaza Hall, winning this one 103-83. After winning yesterday's encounter 84-77. A high-scoring affair we had here. As Hiroshima will drop to 10-9. Sanen will improve to 16-3. You can see the quarter scoring there. Winning every quarter except the first, losing it by just one, 26-25. The veteran helped out. That was Shogo a while ago on your screens. As the Dragonflies will address their fans here as we get set up for an interview with Coach Atsushi Ono. There's Coach Ono as he gets prepared first. There are a little bit of ceremonies to be done here, so let's get that through, and then we'll hear from Coach Atsushi, possibly Cody Clark, and then we'll run through the numbers. So let's double check what's happening first. Usually, the home squad, in this case, the Dragonflies, will be addressing their fans, thank them for coming over, thank them for their support. Right now, though, there will be a little bit of a ceremony. That's why even the San and NEOPHOENIX waiting in this regard. Well, now the San NEOPHEENIX will be departing the floor, which means we're going to get ready for our interview with Coach Ono. We're going to break down some of the numbers for you in a bit, but right now, just for your information, shooting from the field, San NEOPHEENIX shot 50% as compared to 45%. Broken down in twos and threes, it's 65% as compared to 52% in favor of San N, and 32% as compared to also 32%. So 11 out of 34 for San N, 8 out of 25 for the Dragonflies. Here is Coach Ono.
そうですね、前半ファウルトラブルでローテーションの方苦しみましたけど、昨日の反省を生かしてチェンジングディフェンスに対してペースを変えずにプレーできたことが勝利の一番のキーになったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ありがとうございます。今大野ヘッドコーチからペースってお話あったんですけど、すごく特にディフェンス面で相手のこのリズムだったりペースをこうつかませないようなこの距離感だったりとか、すごくこういうなんていうんですかね、抑揚みたいなすごく上手にやったなと思うんですけど、やっぱその辺も指示あったんでしょうか。
そうですね、チェンジオペースのところ、自分たちがディフェンスを見てスローダウンするんじゃなくて、まずはペースを上げてそこからしっかり判断していくっていうところ、昨日ちょっとそこがあまりうまくいかなかったので、自分たちのシュートを打ってる分オフェンスリバウンドのところも自分たちがイニシアチブ取れたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ありがとうございます。ちょっと広島の話になるんですけど、大野ヘッドコーチ広島1年目から在籍してで、浅山選手もいてっていう中で、大野ヘッドコーチがいた時この広島からすごくお客さんも増えたりとか、すごくカルチャーも根付いたっていう印象もあるんですけど、その辺いかがですか。
そうですね、本当僕がいた頃はこの大会もスカスカでしたけど、本当たくさんのブーサーの皆さんで、コートサイドにあるたくさんのスポンサーの皆さんに支えられて本当に素晴らしいチームになったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ありがとうございます。次節の連勝に向けて、サインのブースターの皆さんにもメッセージお願いします。
はい、また土日しっかり準備してホームなのでいいゲームできるように頑張りたいです。
ありがとうございます。アツさん、勝利おめでとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。
それではここからはカープコラボ結婚を記念しまして広島東洋カープクロス広島ドラゴンフライズ集合写真撮影会のお時間です。
Coach Ono talked about the fact that the first half was tough because of foul trouble, and that is referring to Yante Maten. So he actually had to just jumble up and scramble all of his rotations. But the second half, they improved their defense and they won this ball game. He said if you had a very good score today, winning this weekend and keep playing good basketball is what we're looking forward to after picking up 2 wins here. Now we have Kosuke Kanemaru.
そして自分たちのペース、そのリバウンドからファーストブレイクを出していこうっていうふうに試合前話してたので、今日はそれが1試合通して遂行できたと思います。
ありがとうございます。今日前半特にハーフコートオフェンスの中ですごく金丸選手起点にっていうところで主導権も取れたっていう流れもあったと思うんですけど、ご自身のプレー今日いかがだったでしょうか。
そうですね、昨日そんなにオフェンスに絡むシーンがなかったんで、警戒されてたっていうのもあってボールを触れなかったんで、今日はちょっと積極的にボールに触りに行こうと思って、相手のファウルもかさんでたんで、そこをうまく利用してファウル誘うプレーだったり、そういうプレーを今日はやってました。
ありがとうございます。次節に向けて、今日以上の活躍、金丸選手の今日以上の活躍を期待しているブースターさんの皆さんにもメッセージお願いできますか？
そうですね、今日を機会に、どんどん調子上げて、また次節ホームなので頑張っていきたいと思います。
ありがとうございます。勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。ということで本日のコラボ企画ご参加いただきましたゲスト広島東洋カープ玉村選手、持丸選手、田原選手、川名選手に今一度大きな拍手をお送りください。ありがとうございました。見事写真撮影合格されたご名の方にもおめでとう。
As we take a look at some of the highlights here of the match that just transpired, Kosuke Kanemaru talked about the fact that today we just focused on basic plays, especially rebounding, fast break, and hard defense. He's glad that today's three-point shots of his went down, and so that built his confidence, and he just kept launching, and that's why he scored so many points for his squad today, and he helped them. With this big victory, Kanemaru would finish with 18 points, only behind the 21 of Cody Clark. When Kanemaru's clicking, and even Yante Maten is clicking, what can you do against this squad of the San and NEOPHOENIX? You've got 30 Ravenna also in the wings. And you also have David Dudzinski. They're stacked. Hiroshima Dragonflies, though, they have a pretty good squad. But unfortunately for them, they've been beset by injuries. So no Nick Mayo for them. That guy can score at least 15 points and get you 10 boards. Still some more highlights. And then we'll give you the numbers in a bit. Hosokawa, usually a good three-point shooter, just couldn't find his range today. But it didn't matter. Kanemaru found his range, and at the same time, he was able to get some baskets inside as well. Talking about Hosokawa. But here's Cody Clark. Just in rhythm, really. Straight three, not a problem. Funyu kicks it out. That's a pretty good basket there from Isaiah Murphy. It'll be good if they were able to get some of their injured players back, like Kai Soto. But if Kai Soto comes in, then Chiliche, Nepawe, Kawata might have to be removed from the lineup. You can only actually have a naturalized player or an Asia quota import. A while ago, Coach Atsushi Ono was actually a member of Hiroshima when he was a player. And so there was a little bit of a welcome ceremony for him. That's nice. I guess it was bittersweet for Coach Ono. Well, he needs to get his team a victory here, that's for sure, which he did. In fact, he got them back-to-back victories this weekend. They won yesterday, 84-77, and winning here today, 103-83. Kanemaru came up big for his squad. Hiroshima fired blanks today. As we break down the numbers, the field goal percentage we talked to you about earlier already, free throw numbers. Look at this. 13 more free throws for the San NEOPHOENIX. That's a big difference maker there. 7 out of 10 for Hiroshima. 20 out of 23 for the NEOPHOENIX. 13 turnovers as compared to just 10 for San N. Those numbers of 14 and 23. Those are actually points off turnovers. So NEOPHOENIX taking advantage of those turnovers and scoring it into points. 48-46, those are the points in the paint, just about even. 15-21, second chance points. Just a 6-point advantage there for Neo. 8 and 14. Those are the fast break points, but look at this big discrepancy, 44-23. That's the bench production. Well, when you have somebody like Kanemaru checking in from the bench, getting 18 points, that will really tip things in your favor. We got the leaders here. Scoring leaders, 27 points for Blackshear, 21 points for Cody Clark. Blackshear also had 10 boards, 11 rebounds for Cody Clark. So a big double-double for those two individuals. And Clark also leads his squad in assists with 5. Same with Kerry Blackshear, leading his squad with 4 assists. So 2 individuals doing it all for their respective squads. One for a victory, the other one, albeit in a loss. More scoring leaders for San N. Kanemaru had 18. Dudzinski had 16. Evans had 12 and 9 for Yamazaki. That's exactly what we were talking about. If you're interested to know about the rebounding leaders, Evans also had 6 boards. Funyu with 4. Matten, riddled with foul trouble, still was able to produce 7 boards. And 30 Ravenna helped out with 5 off the glass. In the assist department, 4 for Hiroshima as well, 3 for Murphy, 5 for Ora, and also Yante Matten contributed 4 dimes. Well, the player of the game definitely has got to be Cody Clark, leading his team to another victory here. That was victory number 16 for the San N NEOPHOENIX. That's going to do it for coverage. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Till next week, take care. Have a good week ahead. God bless.